Hi everybody, thank you so much for tuning into my channel. My name is Shindacian. So in today's video, I'm not going to be talking more so about clothes. I'm going to be talking about your appearance and your style. So I'm going to be going through 5 different low maintenance things that you can do to make sure that you always look clean, polished, and your best self. So stay tuned if you're looking for some low cost things that you can do to make sure that you always look amazing. Okay. Since turning over the leaves and getting out of my 20s into my 30s, I've been so into trying to look more polished and more clean and more put together. Like I try to make sure that my nails are done. I try to do my lashes. I get my hair done. Sometimes I do my hair myself because it does add up, and sometimes like when it comes to getting my nails done and stuff, I can't do it as often as I would like. Right now my nails definitely are due for a fill, so I limit my nails to maybe once a month. I do my toes once every few months. I don't go to like get facials or anything. I do facials at home by myself because you can get some really great products and get the exact same results. What I wish I could do though, and what I want to start doing, is going to get a facial maybe every quarter, because I feel like that's a little bit more accessible for me. Or not even every quarter, but like once or twice a year to get a facial, like right before it gets cold and then right before it starts to shift to the warm weather. So like now time, like this April going into May would be a great time to start to get a facial, and then September going into October would be another great time to get a facial. Just kind of like a skincare doctor, just doing something to my face to just make sure that everything is where it should be. And then getting my hair done, I try to do this like every 2 to 3 months. But I'm going to be talking about some different things that you can do actually by yourself, or not as often, just so you can save up on some money. Because I know, girl, like you want to look great, and I want to look great too. I love to look clean, I love to look put together, but it adds up. So I'm going to be talking about that. So the first thing that I want to talk about is lash clusters. So I've heard about this new thing. So me personally, I can't wear strip lashes. I have really bad allergies, so I cry a lot. So if I wear strip lashes, it's just gonna peel right off. I get lash extensions, and I do that every 2 weeks. Sometimes I can't do it every 2 weeks, so I'll do it like once a month. But I heard about this new thing called lash clusters, which is similar to getting lash extensions, but it's just something that you can do by yourself. And you can get the lash clusters, I think, from anywhere, but I think they do also sell kits that you can buy and you can do it yourself, so that you don't have to spend sometimes upwards to $200 to get your lashes done. So for someone who is maybe on a budget or maybe don't have the money to spend like that, lash clusters is a great thing to try. Next, DIY brows. So I used to do my brows every 2 to 3 weeks. I used to get them threaded, and I kind of stopped. I was getting them threaded when I was going to university, because there was this lady that I would go to near my house that would thread my brows for me. But now, since the pandemic, actually, I stopped getting them threaded because like you couldn't go because they're so close to your face. I actually invested in a facial wax thing that you can use on your face, and I started doing my brows myself. So I actually don't get them done, but there are kits that you can get that you can do a lash tint or a brow tint on yourself, or you can like, that'll show you how to shape and fix up your brows by yourself. So it's a really good low cost, high maintenance thing that you can do, because I do know like your lashes definitely frame your face. Like they definitely can make or break a makeup look or anything like that. And sometimes people don't want to have a unibrow. Sometimes people don't want to have extra hair in different places and just want to have like a nice framed face. I'm looking at my face right now in my viewfinder, but they just want to have a nice framed face. So getting your lashes done, getting your brows done was something that a lot of people did, especially before the pandemic. But since the pandemic, there are a lot of lash kits, brow kits that you can buy that you can do your brows yourself. Another thing is press-on nails. I used to be so into press-on nails. When the pandemic came, I was buying press-on nails all the time, and I loved it because it was DIY, so I didn't have to go to get my nails done all the time, and I could just save on so much money. The thing is, though, when I would buy my press-on nails, I'm buying them from the States and I live in Canada, so the conversion kind of made it similar to me actually just getting them done, so it didn't really make any sense. Plus, I just wanted to have that one thing that somebody else was doing for me because I was doing so many things by myself and for myself. So I now go back to getting my nails done, but honestly, I don't spend more than about $50 on my fingernails, and I get gel. I usually try to get something simple, like my nails aren't really that long, and I usually stick to like nude colors, or I would just do one color. Like I like to do in the fall, I like to do fall colors, and in the spring and summer I'll do like a French tip or like a nice classic red nail or something like that. So I don't spend that much on my nails, but it's totally up to you. I feel like getting your nails done should be something that shouldn't cost so much, but it does, unfortunately. But press-on nails are really great. If you are somebody that likes to be able to change your nails often and don't want to spend so much, $100 every few weeks just to get your nails done, press-on nails are amazing. Jackie Aina was that girl that got me into press-on nails, and she always has press-on nails on, and there are some amazing kits out there. Like there are the French tip kits that actually look and mimic black nail beds, so it blends really well with dark skin. And I'm actually thinking about going back to press-on nails because of that, because they just look so clean and nice. They literally look like you got a fresh set every time you do them. So they're really pretty, really nice, really low cost, and somewhat low maintenance. But if you're the type of person that you're not really good with your left hand, like myself, getting your nails done maybe once a month, and stick to colors that are more neutral so that it blends in, so it doesn't look like you need to get them done every week, you know? Okay, another thing that doesn't cost as much is having a go-to hairstyle. My go-to hairstyle, honestly, is a sew-in. I used to be into wigs, and I don't think wigs are necessarily a bad thing. My only thing with wigs is they are very high maintenance, and I want to talk about things that are low cost, low maintenance, and that give you that luxury feel. I feel like wigs can be very high maintenance, especially if you're not very into wigs. You can go and get a wig installed and it will be in for a couple weeks, but then after a while you start to feel really uncomfortable and it starts to sweat out, especially in the warmer months. It just doesn't always look that great, and you have to do so much work to make sure that it looks good. But if wigs are for you, I definitely do recommend getting like one good wig, maybe like an HD lace wig that you can interchange with and wear, and try to find techniques that you can do by yourself and learn how to do. What I would say to that is, if you are not good at wigs, or if you're not into, if you want like an everyday style, but you're like me and like you just can't with something being on your face, opt for sew-ins, clip-ins, and V-part wigs. Those are my favorite. I would do a V-part wig. I've done one several times before. They're pretty good. They're pretty easy. Really easy to use. They look like a sew-in, so if you can't get a sew-in for whatever reason and you would prefer a wig, a V-part wig or U-part wig is good. Clip-ins are great too, because with clip-ins you can change your hairstyle, so you can change your part. You don't have to commit to a middle part or a side part every week. With clip-ins you can switch it up. You can do updos, you can do a bun, you can do different styles if you're like in between things. But if you just stick to like one thing that you can be consistent with, that you can learn, even because I've seen a lot of videos of girls learning how to do sew-ins and stuff. I'm gonna be honest, like when I was younger I did practice learning how to do sew-ins by myself, but I'm not very good at it. So I just get them done, or I'll get clip-ins, or I'll get a V-part wig if I can't. But just having something that you can go to that doesn't cost you so much is great too. Your everyday makeup. So everyday makeup does not have to be a full face all the time. I've heard of people doing like really soft, subtle makeup. I'm gonna tell you what I do though. What I do is for work, it's just concealer, foundation, blush, and a little bit of like a bronzer, because sometimes foundation, when you put it on, it can make your skin look really flat. So concealer, foundation, blush, and a bronzer powder. That's literally all I do. You don't have to spend so much either. There are some great makeup brands out there that are low cost. Like drugstore makeup is really good. Elf makeup, I'm starting to really like Elf these days. Like they just, I don't know if they just changed their formula or something, but they have really great stuff that you can try. NYX is really great too, and some other drugstore brands out there that are really great as well that you can kind of search up. I know LA Girl concealers are top tier. I do like to, you know, go to Sephora and try other things. Like the Sephora brand is actually also not as expensive, and it has some really great collections in it as well, so you can try that out too. So I wanted to do a bonus one, and this is number 6, so this is my bonus, and that is to work out at home. So this is also, I would say working out is part of maintenance. It's part of your getting yourself together, feeling confident and feeling good about yourself. And if you can't afford a gym membership, I highly recommend trying to work out at home and seeing if you can get the benefits of a good workout that way. There are some really great YouTubers here that can give you a great workout routine, but I like to use FitOn, which is a website that has different workout types. I love to do Pilates, and sometimes I'll do like full body workouts. This is not promotion for them in any way, but I think it's a really great website. It's only about $30 a month, which is a lot cheaper than like a gym membership in my opinion, because gym memberships where I'm from, they charge you bi-weekly. This is only per month, so it's not that bad. And it comes with, you get like meal plans, you get to create like your own routine and your own plan, and there's achievements that you can meet and make up. So I think it's really great, something to try if you're not trying to spend too much and you don't want to spend on a gym membership. I think this is something that would be good. Anyways, that is all for this video. I really hope this was helpful. I'm definitely going to be doing more videos like this where I give you some more tips and tricks to look and feel great without having to spend so much money, because we are definitely in a day and age where we need our pennies, we need our coins, but we want to look good. We want to enjoy the life that God has given us, and you know, not have to feel so fretful or not have to feel that FOMO that feels like you have to spend all this kind of money to look great. You really don't. You really don't. Just budget and you'll be fine. I'll see you guys in another video.